Now that you've made it to Module 4, it's really important to note that finding winning products is never a one-time thing. The world is always changing. That means your customer is always changing with it. So you have to change your products to fit cultural cues, things that your customers like, and anything else that might come up that can actually benefit you in terms of product selection. So finding winning products is an ongoing search, and you have to make sure that you keep that in mind. So I'm going to take you on a search for winning products. And the first thing you want to do is open up Amazon, Etsy, AliExpress, and Pinterest. Once you're on Amazon, log in and go straight to the bestseller section and filter it further to your niche. For me, it's dogs. And further filter it to the collars, harnesses, and leashes, or whatever the first category within your niche is. We're going to have to do this for every single category below your niche to make sure that we get a full scope of everything. So now that you have the Amazon bestsellers, this is stuff that people are constantly buying and that people have a need for. So as you're looking through the list within your niche, you're going to look for stuff that's an impulse buy, things that aren't easy to find within a store, something that has an unknown value, so people can't really figure out how much it should cost or how much they want to pay for it, and something that solves a problem for your customer. Lastly, you also want to take a look at the price and make a note of it to make sure that you stay competitive with that as well. So the first thing that I've noticed is that there's a lot of harnesses. There's a lot of really long leashes as well as bark collars. And as you search, you're going to find that there's some unique products that you should definitely have in your store that are going to be great sellers for your customers. Now, because I've been doing this for a while, I've noticed a winning product right away. So if you look over here, this is a hands-free dog leash for running, training, and hiking. And it solves all 5 criteria for a winning product. So I'm going to definitely keep my eye on this and make sure that I add it to my winning dropshipping products list. So once you've done this for everything within your niche, you want to move on over to Etsy. So we're going to do the same thing on Etsy. We're going to put in dog collar and we're going to filter for top customer reviews. This is basically the best sellers on Etsy. So things that people are just raving about and things that people love. So once you're looking through Etsy, I noticed the same kind of parallels here. So beautiful collars with the customized name engraving on them. So that's another winning product that you definitely want to keep your eye on. Leather collars as well. So do the same thing here and make sure that you check off each box for the products that you think are going to be winning products. After you've done that, you do the same thing on AliExpress. And what you want to do is change the sort by orders. This is essentially the products with the highest orders. So things that people are constantly buying because they're good products and that have good reviews. So once you look through here, you'll notice that there's some similar parallels here as well. So the customized name tag, the harnesses, the bark collars, and just keep looking until you find something that matches all 5 criteria for a winning product, and then make sure you add them to your list. Lastly, you want to take a look at Pinterest. Pinterest is a bit different. It's not an e-commerce platform. It's more of a scrapbooking platform for things that people love. So this is a great way to keep an eye on your competition and to identify trends as they come along. So keeping an eye on Pinterest is a great tactic because it gives you a head up on your competition and on cool trends for dog products. To conclude, once you've finished this research, you'll probably have a healthy amount of winning products in your query. But if you don't want to do this all the time and you don't have the time for it, or you'd rather spend your time on marketing, there's something called niche scrapers that actually do this for you. So you usually have to pay for them. Most of them are not free. But if you want to just bypass this entire step and have winning products kind of sent to you, then a niche scraper is a very good idea for that.